It's all about the game, and how you play it. All about control, and if you can take it. All about just getting in the game. It's all about pain, it's gonna make it. I am the game, you don't wanna play me. I am control, no way you can shake me. No way you can play me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. You show up, ready to run like a clean bench from a smoking gun. I am the game, and I trying to figure out what my move's gonna be. Come on over, circle, why don't you ask me? Don't you forget there's a price you can pay. 'Cause I am the game and I want to play.
There is one measuring stick in this business. Me, Triple H. I've had more gold around my waist than almost anyone on the planet. I've led two of the most famous factions in history. I've been down the road to WrestleMania countless times. But this time, you've got control. It's time to play the game.
On the road to WrestleMania, JR. This is my favorite time of the year.
Our main event is going to pit three great superstars against one another to see just who is the #1 contender for Randy Orton's WWE Championship.
Orton's been on such a roll, that's like getting to be the first calf in line at the slaughterhouse.
I'm here with the game, Triple H. Triple H, you have an important match tonight against Edge and Mr. Kennedy. Do you feel confident?
Maria, do you know who I am?
You're Triple H!
Do you know what I do?
You wrestle?
I win matches. I win championships. Nobody is better. I am the king of kings, and I reign over the WWE. Kennedy and Edge, they're not in my league. They're just stepping stones. And tonight, I get one step closer to the WWE Championship.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Triple H. You may get impaled.
If I were you, I would have done it, and not just talked about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible match we have for you tonight. Not one, not two, but three WWE superstars vying to become the #1 contender.
You're not kidding, JR. This is going to be huge. Edge versus Triple H versus Mr. Kennedy. Only one can come out on top.
A bulldog smashing the opponent's skull into the ground.
What a counter!
He's got that submission hold locked in. He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold. Oh, and and the knee connects.
There's no way, JR, that Triple H is happy with Edge interrupting him earlier.
And Edge may live to regret turning the Cerebral Assassin's attention towards him.
He's dishing out the damage with the knee.
A stiff shot with the elbow.
It doesn't look pretty, but just being flashy won't win you the match.
And he strikes at his opponent with the knee. The kick connects. He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat. What a kick that was.
There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things.
He's going in for the kill. And the game hits the spine buster.
Oh no, what's he gonna do here?
Oh my gosh, what a spear. I'm surprised he didn't break his opponent in half, JR.
He's putting the knee to his opponent. He powers his opponent down with a backbreaker. As the match wears on, you have to wonder, why didn't that opportunist Edge take the opportunity to attack Triple H while he had it?
I don't know, JR, but you can bet he's kicking himself for it right now.
And now a pin. This could be it. By God, folks, that's some impact.
And he plants him down with authority.
Just a fantastic suplex.
Just listen to his body crash into the ground.
A vicious DDT, sending a shockwave up the opponent's head and neck. Oh man, what a spear! That's a tooth chipper for sure.
And Triple H connects with the knee.
Triple H is on fire here tonight.
Now Edge and Kennedy know why he's called the King of Kings. What an intense match. I love it.
You're right, King. And by the end of this match, we'll have a #1 contender for the WWE title.
We've got to be nearing the end, King. I don't know how much these superstars have to give.
He's dishing out the damage with the knee. Look at this! DDT! He's a 3 count away from a pinfall! That was so close to 3 he could taste it!
And there's the elbow!
There's a good reason that's called a backbreaker. It can snap your spine. What a neckbreaker! Really working on the opponent's head!
Look at this! Here it comes! And their head bounces off the game's knee. There it is! The pedigree! We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
Oh man, that spear came out of nowhere!
This could be a pinfall.
1, 2!
We all know what's coming next.
The game's knee connects!
What impact from the knee? We knew these superstars weren't going to be easy on each other, but this is too much.
He's going for the pin!
1. He's not going to get the 3 count without doing some more damage first. Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
2!
A vicious stomp. his opponent with the knee. And he hits the neck breaker.
There's the pin!
Here's what the fans came to see.
There's that double-A spine buster by Triple H.
1, 2.
He's putting the knee to his opponent. And there's the tackle.
Oh, did you see that knee? Oh, look out, look out, look out!
And Triple H rocks his opponent with the knee, driving the knee into the opponent.
Good night. That'll put you out for the count. I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
2, 3.
The referee has called for the bell. That's it.
Triple H says what he does and does what he says.
The King of Kings is now poised to challenge for the WWE Championship. I hope Randy Orton was paying attention to that match. Thanks for tuning in to Raw. We now have a new #1 contender in Triple H, who won an exciting triple threat match last week.
He may have won. The two guys who lost aren't too happy.
That's right, King. Edge and Mr. Kennedy want another shot at the game, and they'll get it tonight in a handicap match.
Let me get this straight. You challenged me and the Rated R Superstar to a handicap match tonight? You got a death wish or something? For the so-called cerebral assassin? You're pretty darn stupid.
And here we go with this handicap match as the King of Kings, Triple H, takes on two competitors he beat last week to become the #1 contender.
Like you said, it's a handicap match. Triple H is on his own out there. Maybe he's bitten off more than he can chew.
Oh, man. What a spear. That's a tooth chipper for sure.
Whether you agree with their methods or not, there's no doubt in my mind Mr. Kennedy and Edge are two of the greatest competitors in this business. But what remains to be seen,
The game's knee connects. It doesn't look pretty, but just being flashy won't win you the match.
and he hits the neck breaker.
He's had his back against the wall many times before, but the odds are certainly stacked against the King of Kings tonight.
And that's just how the game likes it. He lives for the challenge and loves overcoming the odds.
Ooh, what a vicious backbreaker.
Triple H has his opponents wounded. He's overcome the odds. Can he get the win? Next week, the game faces Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. But that's next week. Tonight, Triple H just needs to survive. And he goes for the neck breaker.
And it's been reversed. Here's what the fans came to see.
And the game hits the spine buster.
He's putting the knee to his opponent.
Here he goes, JR.
This could be a pinfall.
1, 2.
What impact from the knee?
What What a spear! That'll put your lights out permanently. These superstars are in rough shape.
And Triple H connects with the knee.
I don't know if he's even going to be able to finish this match with a gusher like that.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
2.
Look at this. And Triple H rocks his opponent with the knee. Oh, and the knee connects. And he hits the neck breaker.
There's the pin. That wasn't even close to 3. Looks like he's got some big plans, JR.
And their head bounces off the game's knee.
1. 2.
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down.
3.
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
Oh, man, that was almost 3, JR.
Dear Lord, those barriers can do so much damage.
Oh, look out, look out, look out.
3.
Oh, the king plants his opponent.
He may get the 3 count here.
1, 2.
Oh, man, what a Russian leg sweep. Oh, did you see that?
He drops the elbow.
The pedigree! The pedigree!
He catches his opponent with an elbow.
He's dishing out the damage with the knee.
And he goes for the neck breaker. A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. You're not going to get him with that one. We all know what's coming next. The spine buster. Triple H nails a big time spine on the pine.
3.
And there it is. That's the match. Nothing evens the odds like a sledgehammer.
The game got under this spine. There's nobody to watch his back. There may be more trouble, and soon.
Welcome to Raw. We have a real treat tonight. A WWE Championship match.
Triple H has the #1 contender spot, but the beating he took last week may hurt his chances.
If there's one man who could put Randy Orton's title reign to the test, it's Triple H, no matter his condition.
Triple H, I wanted to wish you luck tonight in your championship match.
Thanks, Nate. You know better than anyone else what it's like to be in this situation.
It seems like only yesterday, you, me, and Randy, we were all one unit in Evolution.
That's history, Rick. And tonight will be historic. Thanks for stopping by.
Bring it home, champ.
For our main event for the WWE Championship. Triple H, the Game, the King of Kings, versus that Viper, that snake, Randy Orton.
Here we go, JR. But after the beating he took last week, is the Game in any state to compete?
I don't know, King, but you can be sure he'll give it his all tonight. And a heap of impact delivered with that elbow drop. A striking elbow staggering the opponent. What a vicious shot with the knee.
And he made the most of it with that DDT.
And you know, King, that damn snake Randy Orton will stop at nothing to hold on to his WWE title.
Nature Boy better watch his back, JR. Soon there'll be a new dirtiest player in the game.
He hits the drop kick from an incredible vertical leap. And he goes for the neck breaker.
A textbook reversal there.
What a punch! Oh, what a painful kick!
And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop.
We all know what's coming.
And the Game hits the spine buster. He can pin him right here, JR. 1, 2.
He almost got the 3 count, but almost doesn't count. Excellent counter. What ring presence.
And he hits the DDT. Just planting, just driving the head to the floor. It's been a grueling match so far. Triple H has taken his opponent to the limit. But does he have enough left to capture the WWE title?
What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
Yes, there it is, the DDT.
He's sizing
The Game's knee connects.
Oh man, what a spear! That's a tooth chipper for sure. And now a pin. This could be it.
He almost had the 3 count right there, JR. He's throwing his opponent around like a rag doll.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
This is very, very bad for Triple H.
Randy Orton has saved the Game. I don't believe it.
What's happening here? These two working together?
I have no idea, King. I'm stunned.
Watching Monday Night Raw. Last week, we were close to crowning a new champion.
Last week was a classic, and we may never know who would have been the better man.
We do know that the King of Kings wants to get his hands on the two men who interfered in that match, and he asked for it to be no disqualification.
Triple H, I wanted to talk to you for a second.
Thing is, Randy, I've got nothing to say to you. I've got a match.
Last week, those two got what they deserved. I'm sure they'll get more of it tonight, but if you need someone to have your back, I've had it before.
That's the past. This is all the backup I need.
It's your game, Hunter. Play at your own risk.
I wouldn't want to be in the ring with Triple H tonight. He came so close to winning the WWE title last week, only to be screwed out of it by these two.
They cost Triple H his WWE title, and you can be sure he's out for revenge. The Spine Buster. Triple H nails a big-time spine on the pine. He catches his opponent with an elbow.
Can you believe the odds are stacked against the game by his own choosing?
Don't forget, this is no disqualification, King, and that sledgehammer, that constant companion, is a true equal, and their head bounces off the King's knee.
If it weren't for Edge and Kennedy's interference, last week's match could have been one for the ages.
Absolutely. These two men just sicken me. They're nothing more than two petty, jealous children.
Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
He's certainly not showing his opponent any mercy here tonight.
He's going for the pin.
1, 2.
He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat. Oh, and the knee connects.
The game's knee connects. Could you believe what happened last week, JR? Randy Orton actually defending Triple H?
I can't explain the logic behind it, but Triple H should be wary of Orton. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw it.
That was a punch and a half.
There's not an ounce of quit in any WWE superstar, but the human body has its limits, and they may have been reached.
And Triple H connects with the knee.
This is brutal. Triple H, the cerebral assassin, showing why he's the deadliest player in the game in this no disqualification match. There's that double-A spine buster by Triple H. He must be looking for a weapon of some kind.
And you can't take too many of those and expect to continue.
And he hits the DDT. Just planting, just driving the head to the floor. What a reversal. He hooks the head, and there's the Russian leg sweep. And can you believe that impact? A stiff shot with the elbow.
He's going in for the kill. Oh, man, the pedigree's the way to do it, that's for sure. Wow, what a shot! He's been busted wide open. That's gonna need stitches for sure.
Oh, what an underhanded move.
And he strikes with the elbow.
A vicious blow to the opponent. He's certainly not showing his opponent any mercy here tonight. Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
2, 3.
Well, there it is. That's the match. Triple H's celebration may be cut short.
What a counter!
Oh no! Game! Look behind you!
Where did Randy Orton come from?
Does it matter, King? What matters is he saved Triple H again.
No more unfair fights. At Royal Rumble, I want the two of you against me and Triple H.
What a match for the Royal Rumble! How are these two going to coexist? Ladies and gentlemen, good old JR, Jim Ross, along with the King, Jerry Lawler, ringside for one of the biggest WWE events of the entire year. 30 men will attempt to throw each other over the top rope in the Royal Rumble match.
4 superstars not involved in the Rumble itself may just blow the roof off this arena, JR.
Triple H and his unlikely partner, Randy Orton, are facing Mr. Kennedy and Edge in the culmination of a very personal battle.
Hunter, it may be just for one night, but Evolution rides again. Just like old times. After you two get the victory, we're going to party, woo, all night long.
There's the bell, and here we go. The unlikely combination. Triple H and Randy Orton against Edge and Mr. Kennedy. 2 men who've been a thorn in the sides of both their opponents.
Over the last few weeks, we've seen Orton come to the aid of Triple H. What's Orton get out of this?
I don't know, King, but Triple H is the cerebral assassin. And if there's one person Orton won't outthink, it's the Game.
Less than a week ago, Orton and the Game were at each other's throats, JR. Can they really coexist tonight?
So far, they're taking care of business. I gotta say, these two are an absolute match made in hell.
Look out! Here, the Game's knee connects!
Oh, you can see the pain in their eyes from that vicious chop, driving the knee into the opponent. A vicious stomp.
Throwing his opponent around like a rag doll.
He puts the boot to his opponent.
Looks like he's tagging in his partner. Oh, what a painful kick.
Oh, man, what a spear! That's a tooth chipper for sure. A vicious stomp. backbreaker. Here's what the fans came to see.
And the game hits the spine buster.
Oh my! An explosive suplex.
He hits his opponent with the elbow.
A vicious DDT, sending a shockwave up the opponent's head and neck. He's taking the fight to his opponent. What a backbreaker. Triple H and Randy Orton are, there's that double-A spine buster by Triple H. His opponent's head snaps back as he hits the... This could be a pinfall.
1, 2.
That was so close to 3, he could taste it.
That was an impressive suplex. Triple H and Orton are really taking the fight to their opponent.
And if they were ever to put their differences aside, what an...
Oh, man, the pedigree's the way to do it, that's for sure. The referee, here's the pin. Could this be it?
1, 2, 3.
Well, like it or not, this one's over.
Orton said it. Edge and Mr. Kennedy weren't so tough when the numbers were even.
That was by no means a cakewalk for the winner's game, but I wonder what the future holds for the game in Randy Orton.
I'm going to guess that...
You can't tell me that didn't feel good, Hunter. And now we celebrate. Evolution style.
Hey, that was a great match. You looked fantastic.
There are 12 more just like her, waiting for us. This is a night to celebrate. Triple H, Randy Orton, Ric Flair, together again.
For one night, I'll party with you, Rick. Orton, keeping my eye on you.
The fighting is done for one day. The rest of the night is for partying. Woo!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're one day removed from Royal Rumble, and what a night it was.
From the looks of Triple H, Ric Flair, and Randy Orton, the after party was even better.
Could this be the reuniting of Evolution?
Disappeared pretty quick last night, Triple H. Randy and I ended up closing that club. Listen, if you need any help in your match tonight, let me know.
Once again, the winner is Shawn Michaels.
And as usual, he never misses a beat.
They can't keep me away. Besides, what's a championship chase to WrestleMania without Mr. WrestleMania?
Well, that line starts behind me. Hey, I've got a match with Kennedy. We'll catch up later.
Sounds good. And with all this talk about bands being put back together, you and I should talk.
Here we go in this one-ball matchup between Mr. Kennedy and the Game, Triple H. And these two are getting to know each other so well.
There's so much bad blood, they may have trouble sticking to the rules, JR. Speaking of sticking to the rules, how long until Edge comes running out?
What impact from the knee? A vicious stomp. Excellent counter. What ring presence. What a fierce kick.
He's dishing out the damage with the knee. He's got his opponent trapped in a tight headlock there.
I'm just receiving word, King, that Edge has been banned from ringside.
That's great. We'll finally get to see these two go at it. Fair and...
There it is! The pedigree! Looks like he's trying for a pin here. A sharp, crisp elbow drop. No telling what impact that might have had on the neck and spine.
We're just a day removed from the Royal Rumble, JR.
Okay,
and these two are back at each other's throats.
Triple H and Mr. Kennedy picking up where they left off less than 24 hours ago. A vicious stomp. It appears he's looking to put his opponent away here.
Oh, man, the pedigree's the way to do it, that's for sure. He's going for the pin.
We've seen Evolution, and now HBK.
That's it, the match is over.
Why can't that Edge leave well enough alone?
If he wants to get in the ring with Triple H and his sledgehammer, it's his funeral.
With that, the Game not only sent a message to Edge and Mr. Kennedy, but he also showed Evolution that he's capable of defending himself. Monday Night Raw.
We looked on WWE.com today, JR. The Diva Search is back on. Do you know what that means?
Puppies?
No, it. Wait. Yes, puppies. You stole my line.
Triple H, we need to talk. I was serious about bringing DX back together.
The past is the past, Sean. There's only one thing I need.
You can't honestly be telling me you're gonna side with Orton.
Funny. My ears were ringing. HBK, a reunited Evolution is what everyone is dying to see.
Evolution never would have existed without DX. Randy, Triple H is more of a degenerate than you'll ever know.
Triple H, I hope you're not listening to his selfish ways.
Look, guys, I'm doing just fine on my own. But how about this? I'll team with Sean tonight. And Randy and I will tag next week. Now, does that make everyone happy?
Ladies and gentlemen, set your video recorders and take note of this historic night. For one night only,
one of the greatest teams of all time reunite.
And if you're not down with that, I'm sure they got a couple words for you.
He catches his opponent with an elbow. There's no denying the toughness of Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch, but they're going to have to dig deep if they're to beat Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
Looks like he's tagging in his partner. Did you hear the impact on that kick?
A huge Samoan drop. And that might be the difference maker right there.
Looks like they got the tag, JR.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
Oh no, JR. I don't like the way that head shook. He hits his opponent with the elbow. He's working the fundamentals there.
He cracks his opponent with the headbutt. A textbook suplex. And he strikes at his opponent with the knee. A sharp, crisp elbow drop. And now he's bringing in his partner. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent.
Oh man, that knee looked painful. Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt.
And he lights up his opponent's chest with,
oh, the Cade plants his opponent.
He puts the boot to his opponent. What a vicious spear. Cade and Murdoch, multi-time WWE Tag Team Champions, are not a team to be taken lightly.
You're right, JR. These two are one of the greatest tag teams on Raw. And DX better remember that.
Driving the knee into the opponent.
He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent.
Look at this.
And Triple H connects with the knee.
What a sickening thud as these two collide.
He's going for the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh, it's over, JR.
It sure is good seeing Triple H and the Heartbreak Kid together again. DX reunites. It could be short-lived though, King. Remember, Triple H is tagging with Randy Orton next week. Thanks for tuning into Raw. And Triple H is being pulled in two different directions.
Something tells me that after tonight, he'll side with Randy and Evolution, JR.
Keep in mind that it wasn't too long ago that the game was facing Orton for the WWE Championship game. How will they coexist tonight? Just when you think things can't get any bigger, now Evolution takes their turn in the spotlight.
Thankfully, this is only a one-night deal. I'd be scared if they joined forces on a regular basis.
London and Kendrick have a huge task ahead of them. One of the brightest young tag teams of recent years, teaming against arguably the most dominant faction of all time.
But if Kendrick and London could pick up a...
There's that double-A spine buster by Triple H. This could be a pinfall.
1, 2.
Oh, man, that was almost 3, JR.
And he strikes at his opponent with the knee. A vicious stomp.
the knee connects. There's no doubting the heart and courage of London and Kendrick.
Oh, the King plants his opponent.
And he may get the 3 count here.
1, 2, 3.
Intent on leaving him.
And that's all she wrote, JR. It's over.
Different partners with the same outcome. Triple H's team gets the victory. Where did the animal come from?
He's no stranger to Orton or Triple H.
Did Orton line up Batista to help sway Triple H to Evolution? Thanks for inviting us into your home for Raw. We've seen in the last few weeks that Triple H has a tough decision to make.
I know the feeling, JR. The finals of this year's Diva Search contest have been announced, and I don't know who to vote for.
That's a shame, King. Anyway, Shawn Michaels and Randy Orton are scheduled to battle for the WWE Championship at No Way Out, which can't make matters easier for the game.
You can't be blind, Triple H. Orton manipulated Batista last week to get involved. You don't need to go down that road, Hunter. DX was about entertaining and having a good time, not about manipulation. I hope you do some serious soul searching, my friend.
After all the emotional turmoil of recent weeks, this should be a straightforward match for Triple H as he takes on the gold standard, Shelton Benjamin.
But Benjamin's no pushover, JR. And you have to wonder how the game's emotional state may affect the outcome of this match.
A stiff shot with the elbow.
Watch out! He reversed it!
DDT! Good Lord, what impact!
You're not going to get him with that one.
And he strikes with the elbow.
Oh, what an elbow drop.
Oh, man, what a Russian leg sweep. Dishing out the damage with the knee. Triple H teamed with both Evolution and DX in recent weeks. I wonder which one he prefers.
The spine buster. Triple H nails a big time spine on the pine.
Here's the cover, JR.
1, 2.
That was like 2 7/8, JR.
Oh.
There's the pin.
He's not going to get the 3 count without doing some more damage first. And he strikes at his opponent with the knee.
What a textbook DDT. This is a huge match, JR, but this Sunday is even bigger. Orton versus HBK for the WWE Championship.
As Triple H gets more and more entangled in this emotional web, and their head bounces off the King's knee.
Oh, man, what impact from that suplex.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
2.
Oh, man, that was almost 3, JR.
Oh, man, I think we're about to see a high-risk move here. What a nasty elbow. Look at this. Here it comes. There it is, the pedigree. This match made me tell... There's the pin. I don't know if he's even going to be able to finish this match.
3.
With a gusher.
Oh, my gosh, JR. That's it. The match is over.
All I hear these days is DX or Evolution. I go out to eat. I don't hear smoking or non-smoking. I hear DX or Evolution. I go to the store. They don't ask me paper or plastic. The guy says DX or Evolution. Randy, Sean, you two put me in the middle of this. Fine. I'll be in the middle. At your WWE Championship match at No Way Out, I'm gonna be the guest referee.
Oh my goodness, JR! What a shocking turn of events!
I'm sure Orton and HBK are equally surprised. Now we'll really find out which side Triple H will be on. Folks, you can't miss No Way Out. This is No Way Out, ladies and gentlemen. Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler here, calling all the matches on this stacked card.
And the cherry on top is a rematch for the WWE Championship. Randy Orton defends against the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
With the announcement on Raw that Triple H is going to be the guest ref, who knows what's going to happen?
Triple H, I'm sure you realize Evolution is where you belong. HBK is only using you to get to the WWE Championship. If you make sure I win tonight, we can rule WWE together. I'm counting on you.
I'm sure Evolution is trying to buy your favor, Triple H. You're smarter than that. All I'm asking is that you be smart in the match and do the right thing. Call it down the middle. Of course, you want to pedigree Randy just for fun. I can't stop you.
Randy Orton and HBK want to play the game? Then it's game on. The match is in my hands. If I want to reform D-Generation X, I should make sure Shawn wins. If I want to be part of Evolution again, Randy should win.
And here we go with the main event. Can you feel the electricity? Can you feel the emotion, JR?
Wow, what a match, JR.
Shawn Michaels, one of the best to ever set foot in the ring, is once again WWE Champion.
Big deal, JR. It sure seemed to me like he had the ref in his pocket.
The WWE board made Triple H referee. I doubt HBK had anything to do with it. I think everyone in this arena knows what that gesture means.
If that's true, then the WWE is in for a wild ride.
of No Way Out, this is Raw. Shawn Michaels is our new WWE champion.
Yeah, thanks to a little help from the guest ref, Triple H.
It sounds like the old pot is calling the kettle black, King. You take a shortcut to your own mailbox.
As you may have heard, there's a new WWE champion. But what you may not know is that the band is back together. D-Generation X. The best is back. D-Generation X. We're, the best? Better than the Four Horsemen? Better. Better than the Nation of Domination? Believe it, brother. How about, Extreme Expose? You got me there. Kelly is a better dancer than you are, Sean.
Hold on a second. I beg to differ. Evolution will succeed without you, Triple H. It's time you learn that firsthand.
A sneak attack by Evolution. They've taken out Michaels, and now they're running all over the game. He's completely outnumbered. He's putting the knee to his opponent. Apparently, Evolution didn't take too kindly to DX saying that they were the greatest team in history.
Orton, Batista, and Flair's egos could fill this arena 3 times over.
Triple H!
Oh, did you see that knee?
And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop.
Ooh, what a vicious backbreaker.
He sees his opportunity.
Oh, the King plants his opponent. Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt.
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. Spear, spear. What a nasty elbow.
Oh man, that knee looked painful.
Plan to work.
That'll
Both
send
have to be
directly
lying
to
on
the
the mat.
chiropractor. Here's what the fans came to see. The spine buster. Triple H nails a big time spine on the pine.
There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things. We all know what's, and their head bounces off the King's knee. What impact from the knee?
Oh, and he knocks him down with a tackle.
You know what I think, HBK? Orton and Evolution are green with envy.
No way. Admit it, Hunter. I'm faster, stronger, and smarter than you've ever been.
Well, did you see this coming? You're right. They are green with envy.
DX has humiliated Evolution here tonight. week, DX painted both the town and Evolution green.
DX may be laughing now, JR, but he who laughs last, laughs best.
Evolution may have its chance tonight as they're in a 3-on-2 handicap match against DX. And this might be the biggest match in the history of Raw. DX versus Evolution. Two of the greatest factions of all time going head-to-head here tonight.
What a match this is going to be, JR. But Evolution has a one-man advantage.
He puts the boot to his opponent. Now that's a suplex. After the humiliation they were dealt last week, you can be sure Evolution is out for retribution tonight.
Last week, Evolution was painted green, but tonight, DX might leave black and blue. And the game hits the spine buster. He's throwing his opponent around like a rag doll.
Can you imagine the unbridled hatred between these 5 competitors? This matchup is just so fierce.
He's dishing out the damage with the knee.
And the knuckles connect.
And here he goes, taking it to
the spine buster. Triple H nails a big-time spine on the pine.
He's going for the pin.
Triple H and Shawn Michaels' friendship flows strong. Just 2 weeks ago, Michaels won the WWE title with the help of the game.
I think the end is near, JR. This can't go on much longer.
And he hits the DDT. Just planting, just driving the head to the floor.
That was an impressive suplex.
And now a pin. This could be it. 2, 3. I don't know if everyone's going to be happy about it, but that's the match.
Shawn Michaels and Triple H once again got the better of Evolution.
How do they keep doing it, JR? Evolution is all business.
You might have just answered your own question. Tuned into Raw, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a big show for you tonight. Randy Orton and Triple H will square off to see who the #1 contender is.
Evolution versus DX. Speaking of this rivalry, WWE.com has a poll up where you can vote for which group is the best.
Either one would make for an intriguing contest at WrestleMania, and this should be an epic match.
Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Then, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching at home, and for Randy Orton, let's get ready to suck it!
1,
I've got a match tonight. And on the foregone conclusion that I'm gonna win, I will become the #1 contender.
Triple H?
That means my destiny to once again become the WWE champion will be one step closer.
Hey, Triple H.
Hold on, Sean. That means at WrestleMania, I will take on the champ and shove his head so far up his...
Triple H!
What is it?
I'm the WWE champion.
Oh. That's right.
May the best man win, okay?
That's cool with me.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Here we go with an incredible main event. A #1 contenders match for the WWE title.
That's right, JR. And one of these men, either Triple H or Randy Orton, will go on to face Mr. WrestleMania, Shawn Michaels, on the grandest stage of them all. Oh, did you see that?
He dropped the elbow. My God, would you look at the power of this superstar? He's putting the knee to his opponent. I've got to say, it's been great seeing DX back together over the past few weeks.
But what happens if Triple H wins tonight? You can't expect Michaels and the game to remain friends if they're facing each other.
There's that double-A spine buster by Triple H.
He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent. Throwing his opponent around like a rag doll. He hits his opponent with the elbow.
He powers his opponent down with a backbreaker. This looks like bad news for his opponent.
The pedigree! The pedigree!
Randy Orton is so devious, so manipulative. You know the only reason he wanted to side with Triple H was because he was terrified he might face him at WrestleMania.
Either way, things have royally backfired for Orton. He's not only lost his belt, but if he wants it back, he's got to beat the game tonight.
With the WWE title looming on the horizon, will the King climb back on?
Oh man, the pedigree's the way to do it, that's for sure.
What a brutal match. The referee should step in there and stop this thing. And he hits the DDT. Just planting, just driving the head to the floor. He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. This has been one heck of a match, JR, but I think the end is in sight. These superstars are running on fumes.
There it is, the pedigree.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
2. He puts the boot to his opponent. These 2 men have given it their all. But only one can be victorious. Only one can earn that WWE title shot. Only one can go on to WrestleMania.
Whoa, look out! Look out! Look out! The pedigree! The pedigree! There's the pin!
1, 2!
What a fierce kick! That elbow did some damage. There's the reversal. I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR. Oh, did you see that?
He dropped the elbow. A vicious stomp.
And he made the most of it with that DDT.
We all know what's coming next.
Oh, man, the pedigree's the way to do it, that's for sure.
And now a pin. This could be it. What a vicious shot with the knee.
He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent.
Here's what the fans came to see. There it is, the pedigree.
1, 2, 3.
And that's the match. Triple H has earned the top contender spot for the WWE Championship.
That title is held by his DX partner, Shawn Michaels. These two face off?
I would assume so, King, but anything can happen in the WWE. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Bow to the masters. Break it down.
Thank you for joining us on Raw. We have some huge news. The main event at WrestleMania this weekend will feature Shawn Michaels and Triple H with the WWE Championship on the line.
But they're in DX together, JR. It's championship versus friendship.
I'm told that tonight, live on Raw, both members of D-Generation X will participate in a press conference.
First, I'd like to introduce the challenger to Shawn Michaels' WWE Championship at WrestleMania, Triple H.
Thank you. I want to say I'm really looking forward to facing the Heartbreak Kid on the grandest stage of them all. WrestleMania is the only place where the two of us have not done battle. Now, are there any questions?
Yes. This is for the game. Do you think DX can survive this match?
That's a good question. The answer is yes. It seems no matter how much we beat each other up, we can't get rid of each other. Speaking of my partner, here he is, WWE Champion Shawn Michaels.
So, if I bloody you and make you submit, we'll still be friends? Wow, that's a real friend, folks. Now, I'm happy to be here as your champion. And I'll be happy to leave WrestleMania as the WWE Champion. Now I'll take questions. No questions? Anyone? Bueller. Oh, you. Do you have a question?
Not really. Now, if either one of us was facing Randy Orton at WrestleMania, how long would the match last?
32 seconds. Thankfully, for all these people, it's Triple H versus HBK.
A WrestleMania moment in the making.
Make fun of me all you want, but Evolution is going to put both of you through a table and prove DX is overrated.
press conference has broken down.
And now we've got a tables match on our hands.
It's a deadly weapon for sure, JR.
There's a fundamental move.
Look out! The Gabe's knee connects!
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. Can you believe the jealousy of Orton? In 6 days, Michaels and Triple H face each other at WrestleMania. And he'll be damned if they arrive in one piece.
Oh my gosh! Not the table!
He hooks the head, and there's the Russian leg sweep. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. It seems he's out to win by any means necessary.
Good night. That'll put you out for the count. Oh, look out! Look out! Look.
There's that double-A spine buster by Triple H.
A textbook reversal there.
He's working the fundamentals there. Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt. There's that smash mouth style and ugly offense. Just listen to his body crash into the ground. Look on the bright side, JR. We're just 1 week away from WrestleMania. So this is the last time Evolution could get involved.
You're right there, King. And there'll be no fun and games this Sunday when HBK takes on the Game.
Man, what an impact! That'll keep you down for a while.
Good Lord, the animal's been eliminated. What impact? That table's in pieces. The kick connects.
Doesn't look pretty, but just being flashy won't win you the match. What goes up must come down with a slam. That was a punch and a half.
This has been brutal enough already, but the only way to win is to put both your opponents through a table.
The pedigree! The pedigree! Look at that! He's busted wide open! This is great! He isn't fooling around here, JR.
He put his opponent through that table with authority. The referee has called for the bell. That's it. How did a press become a table?
Pretty easily from the looks of things.
I can't help but worry what the physical consequences will be. These two compete for the WWE Championship in 6 days at WrestleMania.
Bow to the master.
WrestleMania. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Good old JR, Jim Ross, and Jerry the King Lawler, pleased to greet you live from the biggest spectacle of the year.
I can feel the electricity in the air. We're
Where's that static electricity coming off that gigantic cowboy hat of yours, JR?
Very funny, King. We have an amazing night of WWE action here, which is sure to be highlighted by the WWE Championship match pitting champion Shawn Michaels against his DX teammate, Triple H. Let's take a look at how this contest came about. Randy Orton and Ric Flair were trying to reunite Evolution. HBK came back and expressed a desire to reform DX. As guest referee at No Way Out, Triple H named HBK the new WWE champion, and in doing so, brought back D-Generation X. With Triple H as #1 contender, the two held a DX press conference that degenerated into a tables match. Now these two friends go at it officially for the WWE Championship. This is it, King. This is where it all comes to an end. This is the WrestleMania main event.
It doesn't get much bigger than this, JR. Triple H versus Shawn Michaels for the WWE Championship.
And he hits the DDT. Just planning, just driving the head to the floor.
There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things. My God, folks, that's some impact.
There's that smash mouth style and ugly offense.
These two men are no strangers to victory. Both former Grand Slam champions, having held the Intercontinental, Tag Team, and World Heavyweight Championships on separate...
There it is! The pedigree!
Whether they're friends...
And now a pin! This could be it! He was a split second away from a 3 count.
Throwing his opponent around like a rag doll.
What a kick that was.
Okay, break!
A vicious stomp. His opponent's head snaps back as he hits the Russian leg sweep.
Oh, man! The pedigree's the way to do it, that's for sure!
The game and the showstopper are both battered and bruised. How they're even standing...
That was so close to 3 he could taste it! Oh, no! That last shot busted him wide open!
Oh, man! This might be the difference maker in this match! He's putting the knee to his opponent.
He sees his opportunity, and he's taking it. The pedigree! The pedigree! Excellent counter. What ring presence. He could pin him right here, JR. He almost got the 3 count, but almost doesn't count.
He hooks the head, and there's the Russian leg sweep. There's no DX jokes tonight. There's no Evolution interference. By God, this is WrestleMania. This is for the WWE.
There it is! The pedigree! This could be a pinfall.
1, 2!
He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent.
Rope break!
And he goes for the neck break.
Man, that was a vicious elbow drop.
He's sizing up his opponent. There's that double-A spine buster by Triple H.
Listen to that chop echo throughout the arena.
A vicious blow to the opponent.
Oh, look out, look out, look out!
Oh, man, the pedigree's the way to do it, that's for sure. He's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
1, 2, 3, and there it is. That's the match.
It's all about the game, and how you play it, all about control.
Triple H is once again WWE Champion.
What a match, JR. That'll go down in the history books as a classic. Michael sure looks like he got attached to the WWE Championship.
That's a lot of trust being shown on the gang's part. Think about what you're doing, Sean. It's not worth it.
I certainly wouldn't turn my back on my opponent after I took his title.
Thank God. HBK exhibits admirable sportsmanship after losing that intense match.